welcome to the 20th of January. It is Sunday. We are currently on our way down into Nicosia. George, Ruth, Georgie and Luke Mario all arrived last night. So it was quite late when they arrived, so we just ordered in some kebabs because they were certainly looking forward to some. And they're in their own car just now. Just here, there we go, just there. And yeah, so we'll see. We've not really planned anything, just going to go down into Nicosia and walk about, but it's lovely to have them here. Here we are, just going to pass us here just now. There we go. George is frowning at me from the other car. So yeah, so today's Sunday. Tomorrow I'm going to go and check the house to make sure it has been organised, ready for Tuesday morning for my mum's arrival at the house, because that's where she'll be leaving from. So yeah, been using my my Deauville tote, which is I just love for travelling, and inside it I have my fit-in organiser, which has been brilliant, especially on the flight. I was doing some editing so I could easily access all my items because I didn't have to pull things out and find them. Just everything was very organised. You can see I have my cosmetic pouch there, I have my mini pochette there, I've just thrown my sunglasses on top, that's my reading glasses. I have my laptop here, my Louis Vuitton scarf there, which I haven't needed, my sunglass case just here. And there we have Ruth and Georgie just there. Say hi! Hi, Georgie! Say hi! So, yeah, and I've also been using my medium Chanel Classic flap. And inside of that, in that part, I have nothing. And in there I have my phone, I have my Chanel perfume, I have my Chanel coin purse, I have a Charlotte Tilbury pillow talk just here, and my agenda here. And then in here I've got the keys to the house, or what I think are the keys to the house. I haven't actually tried them yet. So these are the two bags I've been using. So basically through the airport I just sat this in there just so I wasn't carrying too many bags. But my passport, which I'm going to show you, I keep in my agenda just here inside the flap of the agenda there, so that keeps that nice and safe as well. So that's the bags I've been carrying. So we've just enjoyed some lunch, all done and dusted. We had a variety of cheese board, a Greek burger, an Italian burger, chicken burger. George is not feeling too good. So we've just arrived at the house, checked everything inside the house, and we're getting there. But look how beautiful these trees are, and the mandarins or the tangerines, whatever you call them, smell absolutely amazing. Just the tree is covered in them, and then we've got the lemons here, which I've already cut a few for my gin and tonic. More down there. Just yeah, nothing beats fresh fruit off a tree. The smell is absolutely divine. And the river is running. Oh, the river. The river is running, and I've never seen the river run actually. Let's quickly go and have a look at the river. So this runs all along the side of my land. So basically you would, if you were to build a house, you would build a house facing the river, and the sound of running water is just amazing. But this is the view. And it runs all the way down, and that's my land just to the side here. I've never, in all the years I've been to Cyprus, I've never actually seen the river run. It's always been dry, so it's lovely to see. Absolutely gorgeous. So back home now to chill. Oh, there's a cat. Cat's on the land. we have arrived at the beach! Yay! This is what the beach looks like in January. The rest of them are at the back, just there. Where are they? Can't see them. They're there. And Georgie and I are going to the sea. So it is, I don't even know what day it is. It must be the 21st. So we decided went to the house this morning. Yeah, we went to the house this morning, kind of sorted more things out, and decided to take a drive to the beach. To eat. Want to go down? Go down? No? Somebody's decided it's swimming weather. Seriously? And listen, I would freeze my backside off. Yeah. Is it lovely? Are we gonna run? So we are currently in Larnaca. Good morning and welcome to the 23rd of January. January has been a long month, so we had the funeral yesterday, everything went well. Today my babies are leaving, George, Ruth, Luke, Mario and my baby Georgie are going back to Scotland, so we've just taken a wee drive back into Nicosia, maybe get a coffee, glass of wine, whatever. Been to the cemetery as well, just to check everything, just to do a few things that we do, a few traditional things that we do. So yeah, I plan to be back for my mum's 3-month memorial service, and I plan to start fixing up the house. I have decided, because I haven't really been happy with the state that I found the house. So yeah, like I was saying, before I got rudely interrupted, yes, so I'm going to fix the house. But just now, we are enjoying winter time in Cyprus, which is basically better than our summertime in Scotland. We're sent here. It's absolutely gorgeous. So we're just going to have some nibbles and some wine. They'll probably have coffees. Oh no, they'll probably have a beer. Just before they go away and leave me. Well, we're ready for lunch. This is what the wine is served in, but you don't drink out of that. What you do is you drink out of these little glasses here. So the art is to get this into this. And we're all kind of asking, yeah, why we can't just drink out of that.
That's a carafe.
Yeah, but there's no pouring bit.
Yeah, but there is. That's why there's a lip.
Where is there a lip?
That? What's that?
Smile, people. Drink water.
What?
This whole rim.
Good morning and welcome to the 24th of January. So I know my vlogging's been a bit all over the place, but you can appreciate why. So I don't know what I've said, what I haven't said, but I've randomly been turning the camera on. The kids are away. They went away yesterday. Today is Thursday. It's quite cloudy today. Yesterday was roasting, absolutely roasting. Today we have the jumpers back on. Not cold, not for us, you know, we're from Scotland, so it's not cold. Today just got some business to sort out. We're going to get a death certificate here as well, although we have one in Scotland. We're just going to get one. We've been advised to get one here as well. It just ties everything up. And just sort out some other things that we need to do. So that's one thing. I want to go to the house and kind of take note of what exactly needs doing in the house so I can start organising that. Also, I'm going to take some of my olive oil back to Scotland, which I like to do. Rico's got lost again. So I think that's all we've really got to do today, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that not enough?
That's enough. Tomorrow, out with relatives, meeting up with some relatives. Oh, you wanted to go and see your auntie as well?
At one point.
Who has dementia also. So he wants to go and see her. His cousin was at my mum's funeral, and I kind of knew what she was going through, and it made her feel better that somebody understood what she was going through, and she's taking care of her mum as well. So I actually want to go and give her a wee bit of support as well. So yeah, my arms. So, and Saturday we are back to Milton Keynes, and then I'm gonna start getting back into a routine of going to the gym, because I actually cannot remember the last time I went to the gym. I'd obviously stopped going when my mum was unwell. The other thing I wanted to address was, you'll see me wearing black continuously, and this is just something that we do if you want to, and I want to. It's a sign of respect when you've lost somebody close to you. You'll have noticed my mum was always in black as well. I kind of started taking her out of black, but my mum always wore black because she lost my dad, and she never ever really took it off. Traditionally, you wear it for 40 days. You're dressed in black for 40 days, which is the time you're supposed to show that you're in mourning. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for 40 days. I don't plan things like that. I just, whatever I feel like, and for me at the moment it feels right to be dressed in black, and that's why I'm always in black. Just now, I just thought I would address it, just because you're thinking, you know, maybe you never even thought about it, but I'm telling you anyway. So that's really the update. Yeah, the house, I have mentioned I had somebody house sitting, and the house had got broken into, and it was getting broken into quite a lot. There's a lot of things missing since the last time I was here, and I'm not talking about small things. Yes, small things have gone missing, like my mum's silver, my mum's pots. My mum had good quality pots, same type that I have. They've gone missing. But furniture, I mean, her mahogany nest of tables, her onyx lamp, you know, big things have gone missing from the house. So this is why now I want to come and get the house reorganised, get it alarmed, get some security lights, and get some cameras going on as well. I don't know if the house sitter, I'm going to keep the house sitter in the house. I just, I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, that's something that needs to get organised. So yeah, my next big thing is to meet my new granddaughter, so I'm looking forward to that at the weekend as well. So that's us so far. That's the update. Good morning and welcome to the 26th of January. We are flying back to Luton today, and I get to meet my granddaughter at long last. This is, I'll show you the house from the outside. So this is the house we stayed in. So yeah, this is 3 bedrooms like I've already showed you. Outside area. So yeah, a couple of stops It's actually a glorious day today. Look, I'm going to wear a jumper over this, obviously, but that's just my wee vest. I'm going to do a few stops before we go to the airport. So we're flying out from Paphos. I'm going to go to the house and final check round and drop some things off at the house. Go to the cemetery, light my mum's candle, and just say a little goodbye, although she'll be with me wherever I am. Just want to do that as well. What else have we got to do? I think that's it. Oh, I brought some dactyla. I've been told by my eldest son, pick up some dactyla, mum. So that's those pastries, those ladies' fingers, and they're absolutely delicious. So we ordered them last night. We were out last night. That's right, I didn't vlog yesterday, so I'm going to order them last night, so we'll pick them up this morning. And hopefully we don't have any problems taking them through customs. But we shouldn't, because it's just a sweet thing, it's not a meaty thing. So that's that. So yesterday there was a lot of running around finalising things. Did I vlog yesterday? I honestly can't remember. But we went to migration and this and that, so we got a death certificate for my mum. We got all that finalised. And that's it. So it was basically a lot of run around, and then last night we just went out with my cousins, a couple of my first cousins, just for a chill night, and that's it really. But yeah, so plan is to start sorting out the house, and I had somebody up pricing things for me for the house, just to start organising that to make it livable for me and the boys. A lot easier said than done, but we'll see what happens, but hopefully I'll get that rolling. So that's what we're up to today. So this is sunny Cyprus. I'm going to get a jumper on now, ready for snowy Scotland. Well, no, not actually, we're not going to Scotland, we're going to Luton, but I think it was snowing down there as well. So yeah, I like to paint their houses different colours here. I don't know if you can see, the sun's glaring so I can't see, but it's kind of a green one there, a cream one there, that's kind of a peachy one right there. This dog here, this poor soul here, if you can see him, there he's there. He's just out all day and all night. I've been throwing him some food, and Rico keeps saying to him, stop throwing food into other people's gardens. I'm not throwing food into other people's gardens, I'm feeding the dog. Look, it's just, one day he was loose, and he really doesn't know what to do with himself when he's loose, and he just barks at everybody, and he's quite frightening when he's loose. He's on a chain, poor wee soul. Just sat there all day long, no walks, nothing, on a chain between that wall and the front door, and that's him. Such a shame. Then there's my two back home that are treated like royalty. So here we are at Paphos Airport, enjoying a little drink or two. So we're on our way. Rico's talking to himself again. So we're on our way to Luton now, and I obviously need to go and do some retail therapy. So yeah, I've just posted on my Instagram. That as one special person leaves me, another special person has joined our family. So yeah, just it's been an eventful week, that's all I'm gonna say. But I did say I was going to be positive, and that's what I aim to be, positive. That's my goal for this year. So yeah, so let's go and see what we can buy. So cheers. Joys of Cyprus, we are now queued up waiting, and probably a bus to take us to the plane. So flight is supposed to be at 6:30. We have been called out at around about 6 and just waiting in a queue. And waiting and waiting.